My name is Anna. I was only 23 when my husband left for war. His name was David. He was brave and he was kind. He was the light in my life. When he left, I thought he would come back soon. I thought love was strong enough to protect him. But war does not listen to love. War takes what it wants. This is my story of how I lost him at dawn and how I learned to live again. The night before. The night was quiet. The stars were bright. I sat by the window in my small house. The candle burned softly. The room was cold. I held David's picture in my hand. I whispered, "Please be safe, David. Please come back to me." It had been 1 year since he left. Every day I waited. Every night I prayed. But that night my heart felt heavy. Something was wrong. I could not explain it, but I felt it deep inside me. The letter. In the morning, I went outside to fetch water from the well. The air was cold. The sky was pale. Then I saw him, a soldier on a horse. He wore a dark uniform. His eyes were serious and sad. My heart started to beat fast. I knew this was not good. He stopped in front of me. "Are you Anna?" he asked. "Yes," I whispered. He gave me a letter. His voice was low. "This is from the army." My hands shook. I opened the paper. I read the words. "We regret to inform you, your husband, David, has fallen in battle. He fought with honor. He died at dawn." The letter fell to the ground. My chest hurt. My world broke. My lips moved, but only a whisper came. "David? My David?" That was the moment I became a widow at dawn. The empty house. The days after were slow and heavy. My house was too quiet. David's chair was empty. His boots were still near the door. His jacket hung on the wall. I touched his jacket. I smelled it. It smelled like him. I held it close and cried. Sometimes I talked to the room. "David, can you hear me? Are you here?" But no one answered. The neighbors came to see me. They brought bread and milk. They said kind words. One old woman told me, "You are young. You are strong. Life will go on." I nodded, but inside I did not want life to go on. At night I dreamed of David. In my dream he stood in a field. He smiled, but his eyes were sad. He reached for my hand. When I touched him, he disappeared. I woke up crying every night. One evening, I found something. It was David's old notebook. His diary. I opened it. My hands shook. On one page, I read his words. Anna, if you ever read this, I want you to know I fight because I love you. I want a better world for you. If I do not return, promise me one thing. Live. Live for both of us. Do not stop. Do not hide. Live. I pressed the book to my chest. I cried. My tears fell, but they felt different this time. They were not only pain, they were also love. I whispered to him, "Yes, David, I promise I will live." After that night, I changed. My heart was still broken, but I tried to move. I worked in the field. I baked bread. I helped my neighbors. People said, "Anna is strong." But I knew the truth. I was not strong alone. I was strong because of David's promise. Every morning at dawn, I walked to the hill near the village. I watched the sun rise. I thought of David. He had died at dawn. For me, dawn was not only death. Dawn became hope. 1 year later, a stranger came to our village. He was tall and thin. He walked with a cane. His face looked tired, but his eyes were kind. He came to my bakery. He bought bread. "Good morning," he said. "Good morning," I answered. He came every day. Slowly we talked more. His name was Samuel. He had also been a soldier. He had fought in the same war. One day he looked at me and said, "I knew your husband, David. He was a strong man. He saved my life." My eyes filled with tears. You knew him?" "Yes," Samuel said. "In the last battle, he pushed me away from danger. He was hit, but he smiled. He said, 'Tell Anna I love her.' My knees became weak. My hands covered my face. I cried and cried. My heart was broken, but I also felt love. Even in his last breath, David thought of me. Samuel visited often. He told me stories about David. He told me how David laughed, how he joked, how he fought with courage. When Samuel spoke, I felt David was near me again. I listened and my heart began to heal. I am still a widow. I will always be David's widow. I will always love him. But I am not only a widow. I am also a woman who lives, who breathes, who hopes. At dawn, I stand on the hill. The sky is golden. I whisper, "David, I keep my promise. I live, and I will carry you in my heart." The sun rises. A new day begins. I am a widow at dawn, but I am also more. I am a woman of dawn, a woman of light, a woman of hope.